everyone, my name is Bob Runyon and I am the inventor of the PTbench, a commercial grade fitness product for trainers and coaches and enthusiasts. I first thought of this product when I realized I needed a great anchor system for my band work. There weren't very many options out there for me to use bands and have a good anchor system. People were standing on them, or we were hooking them into doorways or different random spots, and so I really wanted something I could anchor to better. And then I also wanted a product that I could do a lot of great core work with, and so I started dreaming up this idea of a machine that was heavy enough to act as an anchor for many people doing band work on, and also one that rolled, and also one that you could do sit-ups on or hyperextensions. And I came up with this commercial grade product that I'm really proud of, and it's been about 5 years in the making. So, and full disclosure, it was totally out of my own need and want, but as a certified trainer and tennis pro, and now using this every day, taking it on the tennis court, and also using it in here with my clients and seeing great feedback, I've decided to let everyone else have a chance to own one of these. And so I wanted to tell you who it's for, which it's for anyone really who wants to buy one. I'll sell you one. But I initially made it for physical therapists, personal trainers, coaches, and just even the home gyms for people who really wanted to take their workouts to the next level. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how it works and what it's for, and please email me if you have any questions or give me a call. Right now we are building these to order, so I don't have a huge warehouse at this moment to make 100 of these or 1,000 of them. But the cool thing about building them to order is that we can build them any way you want. So we can change the color, any color you'd like. We can also make them with this split or without this split. And we can even customize them with different plate colors as well. So I just placed the order with my factory, which has been building commercial equipment for other brands for a really long time, but this is totally unique to me. They've helped me design this product, and it's patented, so it's pretty unique. So a quick rundown on how the PTbench works. First of all, this moves up and down entirely. So I'm going to move it several spots. You simply pull the pin, and you can adjust where this goes. Okay? All the way down here. Okay? Then of course, it also, this moves. We'll get into that later. Put this all the way down. And it can fold down this way, so the machine completely collapsed. Looks like that, which is pretty low and out of the way. Okay? So the reason why this moves is because you can adjust your resistance both with the bands and also by how far you are or how close you are to your source of where you're connected. So it works out really great for, let's say you're doing a push move where you have one of our bands like so, and you're seated. Well, obviously this is too close. I don't feel much resistance here. I can either lean in farther, or of course I can move this out for my client, and now I have more resistance. Alright? So it's really important that this moves up and down for lots of reasons, that and also for your various core moves. So for instance, a hyperextension will look like this. And if you have taller people, obviously you would want this farther back for someone taller than me, and this moved in a little bit for someone shorter. For sit-ups, for instance, we would go, I like to do my sit-ups about right here, but there are lots of options that you can play around with. This is the more extreme version of the sit-up. Okay, I've got these handles on here to help me pull up, or you could have the sit-up this direction. Okay, so you can play around with these different angles because of the adjustability. This is a little bit easier, but it's also a great sit-up. Okay. If you wanted to do modified push-ups, this is in a good spot for modified push-ups. I like to take this pad and put it behind, just in case something terrible were to happen and this were to give away. You would have that as your backup to stop you. Okay. Obviously, if you can't do a push-up quite that low, then you take it up this high. So that shows you how the versatility of this arm here makes a pretty big difference. As far as this is concerned, you already saw me move it for the sit-ups, but this goes several different spots here based on your client's needs. Also, in the middle here, there's a shock and a release, so you have a pin and a tightening pin. So this moves up and down 4 holes. Okay, so you can adjust it based on your client's needs. It's really versatile like that. Also, it has wheels on the end that are connected to plates where you can connect your bands. And you have your handles down here, which also have holes. Bring it right up here close so you can see how easy it is to move. Okay, and I move this thing around all day to free up space for my workouts. Okay, so each bench comes with 4 different resistance levels of bands. We have our, start with the lightest here. We have 5 pounds, and these are, the red are 8s, so the yellows are 5s, and then the blues are 13s, and the blacks are 19s. These also have a very nice covering over them, which keeps you from overextending the bands, and also if one were to break, the tubes on the inside would stay inside the covering. So really nice. You're going to get 4 of each of these colors, which is ample to have group training around this. So 16 total bands. You get, let's see, you're going to get 4 of these great handles. Have carabiners on them. As well, the bands have carabiners on the end, same as they use for climbing. You're also going to get really great belt, okay, for your speed training and your explosive footwork training. I also use this, you'll notice in some of my videos where I take a kid out on a tennis court and do explosive footwork training where they're actually moving towards the tennis ball. But you could use that on any court. You could have that on and you could be shooting jumpers on the basketball court, volleyball setting, or volleyball spiking. Okay, so it works great on any court surface. It's got these really nice rubber feet to keep it stable. You also get these great ankle straps, and you should probably know by now that these ankle straps also double as anchors. You even have one up here. So if you don't have a machine near, you need to take it to go, then you can anchor them to something heavy duty, okay, and use this as your anchor. The machine itself has got 80 different holes all around it, along the bottom. It's got 3 more spots up high, so there's countless spots to connect to. Okay, you could have a client going this direction, that direction, and even that direction. So 4 comfortably. I've even had 6 to 8 kids where every athlete is doing one arm movements all the way around, like so, right? So there's just endless versatility with this anchor system for this machine. I also didn't mention you get this great bar, straight bar, so you can do all your curls, your presses, and squats, as you'll see in some of the videos. It's a really heavy duty, nice bar that you get with it. And you get 2 3-ring foot harnesses. I'm not the most organized over here today. It gets a little hectic. So I'll just bring you one. Looks like so. Okay. Put this around your foot. And you can do all your hip work, okay, from down low. So it can be really endless with your variations. Now the machine is I think it's fairly priced at $2,100 delivered, and it's very heavy, but heavy enough, but also it's also maneuverable. So I wanted to make something that wouldn't move when you pulled against it, but also I could roll away very simply. So can't stress to you how well it's made. It's very well made. So if you have any questions, that's just a quick rundown. You know what I think I'll do now is actually walk you around the machine a little closer so you can see the workmanship and the quality. So if you look close, we have all these connector spots down low. Also, if you'll notice from older machines on my earlier videos that these have changed. They're a little more streamlined. So some of my earlier prototypes, which weren't quite ready for the market, but still very good machines, the holes were different. It had 7 holes, but the plate stuck up a little bit higher and wasn't quite ready, quite exactly what I wanted yet. This, by the way, is the female machine where you have the center pad as a solid, which works out great, and males can use that too. It's just a little bit more cumbersome. So this is the product that you would be ordering in our silver, bright silver, with black plates. You can look at underneath. I'm also offering some demo machines for bigger clubs. If you'd like to try one for a while, I'll let you use one for free and see what your trainers think. So there's the PT Bench.